introduction of the masked man.
Who are you? Show your face.
He's not gonna show his face in this fucking game. Come on, let's get real. What? There's just no fucking way. Alright, so just some clarification or some interpretation for this video. Pretty much, at the time of this video, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory has just released, and I wanted to react to the cutscenes just because I personally don't have any interest on the gameplay side of things. Because after Kingdom Hearts 3, when it comes to gameplay wise, I'm like kind of falling out of it a little bit, but I'm still interested in the story for the most part, so I guess you could say I'm still invested into Kingdom Hearts, just not for the gameplay portions of it. Not to mention, I feel like Memory of Melody is falling into this chain of memory effect where you're paying $60 for like a full game, but still playing the same experiences from previous games, which, you know, makes sense. You know, this is a different style of video game. It is a rhythm game after all. Like series like Persona and other franchises have done this, so it's nothing new for Square Enix to do this when Sega has like done it plenty of times before. This is, I feel like for Square Enix, they've done this before with like previous installments, like I said before, Chain of Memories, and then re-releasing for the HD collections, which those were like brand new experiences because they were the final mix versions. But even stuff like Recoded, for example, like in the past, like you were still playing through the main, you know, the storylines, just, you know, from a different perspective, or you were going through the storylines again, but just from a different outlet or reasoning. But that aside, you know, before we get into this cutscene, I just want to say, you know, while I'm personally not interested in the gameplay side of things when it comes to this rhythm game, I'm still interested in the story and the cutscenes. Kingdom Hearts is one of those series where I'm still invested into the story and want to see where it goes and how things transpire, even though I'm personally not a fan of where the series is heading or how the gameplay was in the third game. I'm definitely still interested and pretty much enthralled into its cutscenes, character, story, and where Sora and the gang end up going, which is the whole point of this video. So without me stalling any longer and kind of getting to the purpose of this video will be a reaction video to the ending cutscenes, or pretty much the plot cutscenes of Melody and Memories. So if you wanted to play through this game yourself and not be spoiled on the ending or the main plot lines, I would suggest you would head out this video right now, because this video will be pertaining spoilers pretty much, and I will be seeing all of the ending cutscenes and reacting to them and giving my thoughts and opinions as we watch through these cutscenes together. So this is the Melody of Memory ending cutscenes as we're about to watch. So last warning for spoilers if you plan on playing it yourself, and if you don't, well, we're about to start. So as I press, we're going to do a countdown. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, hold on. Of course, as I try to do the countdown thing. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Let me turn up my audio while I'm at it. This is super low. Oh, Kairi has her little bracelet things going on. She got the fashion joints. So this is the final world. That's all I know for the most part. Other than that, this is like clear slate for me. Also, apparently this is a pretty beefy cutscene, so we're going to be here a while discussing and kind of going over this for the most part. So come on, let's get that title card out the way and see what Melody and Memory has in store for us when it comes to plot. The final world. There goes the title card. As we fades in the black, and it's final. So I remember seeing this cutscene from the trailers and stuff. Kairi kind of gains her memory back from her childhood before or either after meeting Aqua. Like I said, this will pertain to a lot of spoilers, so if you haven't played Birth by Sleep or this game, you know, it's kind of one of those things where playing the previous games leading up to this is very important. I like this music though. Oh wow. Oh, of course, Kairi has interacted with Heartless and stuff. Like, what am I talking about? I'm acting like this is brand new. This first person mode is definitely different though. I don't think there's ever been a Kingdom Hearts series where first person, like a first person camera was like shown to a viewer, so that's definitely a new take on that. Very creepy though. Very creepy with the first person camera. It's definitely, Kingdom Hearts has definitely come a long way.
This world will be engulfed in darkness. Everything you care about, and everyone you love.
Where's her grandma at? It's a good question. We haven't seen her since like the first game.
If you possess the power of a princess of heart, your heart will resonate with the Keyblade wielders, and I believe you can lead me to that wielder's world. That is the only possible way to save ours. You see, this is more than an experiment. It's hope. Like most, you probably believe that nothing exists outside of this world you live in. And yet, there are countless other worlds. You can see them sparkle brilliantly in the night sky. Through that sea of stars, fate will guide your ship to where you are meant to be. However, if you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy. If that happens, you must abandon your search. We have failed.
Okay, now we get the introduction of the masked man.
Who are you? Show your face.
He's not gonna show his face in this fucking game. Come on, let's get real. What? There's just no fucking way.
Not so fast.
No, you're dead, dude.
You're the one who keeps messing with my fate.
You're fucking dead. There's no way.
That you've done.
Don't do
Sora
this to
and
me.
Everyone would be safe.
There's just no way.
Even if you're not really here, and this is just a memory or illusion.
Okay.
I won't let you walk away.
Please don't tell me this dude is still.
I set you adrift in another world and
Right, because you off Kyrie during the third game. There's no way this is oh boy, the main villain of the third game.
For Sora's disappearance.
Yo, what a mind trick. I love Xehanort's moveset he kind of got going on for this cutscene, but there's just no way Xehanort is the masked man. I refuse to believe that. I think they just threw Xehanort just to throw people off, or put Xehanort in here just to throw people off. That's what I was trying to say.
You become quite the Keyblade wielder. For a retired master, yes, it prepared you remarkably well.
Oh, that was clean. Nice one, Kyrie. We still got you.
This world was created from the memories contained within your heart.
There's just no way Xehanort is the masked man. I refuse to believe that. I think if Xehanort was the masked man, they would have revealed that a long time ago, even with Remind. So there's just, I refuse to believe that Xehanort has gotten this far. Not to mention how goofy the masked man is. This has to be some type of data, version, or like some fake, like altercation or something.
I have had enough of this.
And why is Kyrie going all like anime with this? Everybody's flying and shit. Oh, yo, this cutscene is cleaner than a motherfucker, though. Yo, Kyrie's really getting it, though. I respect that. God, this cutscene is so pretty. I will give that much. I love the visuals of this for the most part. Who is this? Oh, is this Sora? What? She has the OG Keyblade? I forget the actual name for it, so I just call it the OG. Ooh, what the fuck?
As I
Yo, what is
your
going
voice
on?
can't reach us here. Now I'm certain of where your heart is.
Yo, what the fuck, my dude? Like, is it because Sora is like attached to her in some type of way? That shit is OD. Yo, that's sick as hell. Yo, Sora just like tapped in. He's like, nah, you're not messing with my friend. Like, I might be vanished or like dead pretty much, but like I'm still a part of her no matter what. Like, yo, that is some. She got the OG Keyblade inside of her.
On the day that I sent you out,
That
from
shit
your
was
world,
magical. That was some real Disney stuff right
do you
there. I
remember
rock
what
with
it
that.
is I said to you? Those words hold the answer you seek. I may cause you to suffer, but I am a product of your heart. For that reason, I shall give you your answer.
You know, this man Xehanort just never dies. Like, literally, like he's... Okay, you're going through all, like, the final bosses from every game. Alright, even the secret boss from the first game, okay. Here's just know you've been around since the first game.
Before, when my heart and body were still united as one.
Oh,
I
okay.
told you
So now
about
it's
what
giving
would
Kyrie's
happen if you
backstory
were to
and,
fail.
you know, her past
If you
and why
arrive
she's
in a
led it up
world
to this
that's neither
point.
of light nor darkness,
So
but
pretty
somewhere
clever
the
on
other
their
side,
part to kind of tie it all back together
your
to
task
this.
will be far
I'm just
from
glad I
easy.
just didn't have to waste my time playing hours of gameplay
That
just to get to this
is
point,
the
so I wanted to
answer
save
I
some
have
time and
for
kind of
you.
get to the real reason why I wanted to watch this was because of the cutscenes and the story.
What does that mean?
It's a good question, Kyrie. I've been trying to figure out what this whole rhythm game means anyway.
If you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy.
Yes, he said that's the answer.
Not of light or darkness, but on the other side?
Was this the
I've
cutscene
never
from
heard of a place
the
like
Nintendo Direct?
Something
The
else he
Rhythm
said
Direct
perplexes
mini
me.
ads? We has
Your
a couple of
voice
my
can't reach
close
us.
circle
I'm
calls.
certain of where your heart is.
You would assume that he's referring to the realm of darkness, but
So many
that clearly
questions. Like
isn't
I'm always
the case
saying,
here,
if this,
wouldn't you
is this
say?
X, Y, and Z?
Where
Like it's always these
voices
questions
can't
and
reach
these
the other
answers that
side of
I'm
our
always
world
wondering about the Kingdom
of
Hearts series, which
reality.
is kind of why I love the story aspect
Unreality.
of this franchise and
A fictional
what you call it,
world.
the storytelling is always
Fictional?
like this mystery and like not
I'm
data. What's the
afraid
word?
such
What's the word I'm trying to look
mysteries
for?
are
Like
beyond
very
our
this meta type
comprehension.
of storytelling when it
Maybe
comes to
Mickey
like
or Master
data
Yoda
or
Sid
like
knows.
diving into
Any
people's
news?
like subconsciousness. Like it's very interesting. I'm very in love with like the
Riku!
internal like
Oh,
like mind
Kyrie, you woke up.
mind jargon that is
just
the Kingdom
now.
Hearts series.
How come you're here?
Well, actually, I found some info about Sora.
Really? We got something too.
You did? Oh,
Yo, what is this? Oh, it's what's her name? Fairy Godmother? I would think her
Excuse me,
name is.
dears. I certainly didn't mean
Why
to
does she-
startle you.
Why does she
You're
look
not
so clean?
expecting magic. It can be a surprise.
I feel like she was in the third game, but she didn't
No
look this
kidding.
good though.
Now then, I am
Yeah, I
the
felt like Fairy Godmother
and it's a
was
pleasure to
in like
meet you all.
one of these like newer games previously, but she didn't look as
She
good as
came
in
here.
this one though.
at Yen Sid's request. He said she's got a clue that might help us find Sora.
Yen Sid
Alright,
sent
and
you?
then we play the next
That's
game,
right.
and then we have to wait like another
Find
5
Sora,
to like
we need 3
4
keys.
years almost.
First
4
Riku,
years is kind of
and
pushing
then,
it, probably
of
like
course,
7.
there's you, dear Kairi.
Okay.
With Riku's dreams and Kairi's memories, you two have already done your part.
Kairi's memories.
Yes.
Yeah, it must have been like, I think this is like the year
and obtained an
time skip,
important clue
right?
from the lost memories it contains, which is that there's another world on the other side of ours that's not of darkness or light.
Ooh.
Riku, what
Are
did
they
you
gonna
dream?
get into it? Are they gonna get? Are they gonna say
Since
it?
Sora disappeared, I've been having dreams about a large city with tall buildings. Apparently, that's the clue.
Oh, it's a
city.
dream.
Maybe that's what Xehanort was talking about. A fictional world.
Zora,
A
Zora.
fictional world?
Dream drop distance too is
Yes,
coming.
perhaps. The 3 realms of our world. Light, darkness, and between.
Dream.
These are
Oh, in
all
between.
places we can travel to, because they are on our side. This also includes the worlds of memories, data, and dreams. If I am correct,
So Dream drops the
then
distance
this
too, pretty
other
much. It's going to be
side
the
of our
next
world
installment, and
from
then
which
we
voices cannot
basically
reach
have Azora
must be a
as our
place
antagonist or a
outside
villain.
of
Could
our
be. We don't know who
reality.
Azora really side is on
Namely, it
next,
must be
or we don't know
unreality
whose side
or
Azora is on.
fiction.
So Azora is really just a fictional
That is the
character that ends up
extent
beating
of our
our ass throughout the
knowledge.
entire journey.
So I thought we should go to Mickey and Master Yen Sid to ask about it.
I'm not quite sure they'll be able to help you, my dear.
For
Then-
what?
What now?
Right, I was gonna say,
Oh,
why
you
not?
forget?
Do they not like
There are
have any
3
information,
people
or
who
is it
hold the
just
key.
like, do they
There's
not want to
still
speak
one
with
more.
Riku and
One with a
Kairi?
strong will and a very precious dream.
Who is it?
You'll see. I'll introduce you.
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, this cutscene likes to beat around the bush a lot. Like, they like to throw a lot of, I wouldn't say double entendre. Well, yeah, I think double entendres is the perfect word for it, is because it's very, you like to beat around the bush with that one, and I'm not sure how I feel. I feel like you should be pretty straightforward with that if this is like the
This
final
place.
world
You know it?
of this game, or like the
Yeah.
cutscene.
I came here with Sora, and also in my dreams while I slept. This is the final world. But there's no one here.
A fairy godmother.
That's not true. Why don't you look closer?
Huh?
Are they going to show all the stars that Sora was talking to in the 3rd game? I find the stars to be pretty interesting. Like, you learn a little bit of backstory
stars?
of the
never
journeys that
noticed.
people have gone through from the battles of the Keyblade
Strong
Graveyard, which
hearts
was pretty
gather
cool.
here after death until they're ready to
Pretty
move
much is
on.
what she's saying, what I just said. So
I'm
I'm
sure
ahead of
she's
the
around
game,
here
fairy
somewhere.
godmother. Thank you. I know I'm intelligent when it comes to this franchise. I appreciate it.
The final key.
Yeah, let's dive more into this, because I'm quite curious myself with all the voices that you get a chance to talk to before you reach the final battle in the 3rd game. So I always found this star thing
We
interesting
found
when you
you.
did get to this
We've
part
been
of Kingdom
searching
Hearts
all
3.
over for you, my dear.
Do I know you?
There it goes.
I'm Kairi. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're all able to retain your appearance in this world. I met someone else who could do that.
Sora, right?
So she's the final key?
That's right, dear. Now we finally have all 3.
But how exactly can she help?
It's simple. She came
Probably
from
have
the
to
world
like
on the other
restore her
side.
heart or something.
Huh?
You see, she's very special. Her form was taken from her, but she managed to find her way here.
I wonder if this is also the one
If she
that
goes back
brought
to her world, her heart will
lingering
certainly
will
be
to the
stolen.
battlefield,
Right,
because
dear?
I feel like one of the stars
Yes.
talks to you about lingering
It
will,
seems
and
you
if
know a
you
lot about
restart back from the beginning, you'll have an extra hand to help you out with. So I'm wondering if that's this
And
one
I
or
would
not.
use my magic to change you back if I could. But I'm afraid that's impossible while you're in this form. Don't fret, though. I believe that we'll find a way to make your dream come true very soon.
My dream? Come true?
I want to help make that happen. Will it lead us to Sora?
Oh, I'm afraid it's not that simple. First, we must get to her world. She can open a path for us, and you can use the power of waking to go there.
The power of waking.
Ain't that what cost
Sorry,
Sora his
but did I
life, though,
hear you
using
say
that power
Sora?
of waking crap?
Wait, do you know him? Yes. He was here. He encouraged me not to give up. Did something happen to him?
Yeah. Sora
I kind of
disappeared.
feel like that this, like,
He's a
I could
good
be
friend of
wrong
ours.
too, like, I don't
So
know, but
we've
I kind
been
of feel
looking
like
for
this
him.
is the female from
Right now, we think
the,
he's in a big
what's
city
it called?
full of
The
tall
champion
buildings.
of Masters, or
Ring any
Masters
bells?
of Masters.
A city full
Like, I feel
of
like this
tall
is the
buildings.
female that, like, told all the Keyblade wielders to, like, go
Quadratum?
off into separate worlds while they were trying to figure out the
has
traitor. I mean,
more
granted, I could be
skyscrapers than
wrong
any
because
other
I
city
never
I know.
finished those
That must be
cutscenes
it.
or played the mobile game, but I
Quadratum.
feel like this could be that character,
that
or
where Sora
someone at
is?
least tied to that
There's
character.
no way of knowing. But I believe it is possible.
All right. Think you can help us?
I'm not sure exactly what's happening.
Me neither. We're all
If
confused.
Sora is in trouble, I want to help. Please let me know what you need from me.
Yeah, Sora's in
Thanks.
a video game getting bodied right now, so he definitely needs all the help he can get right now. He's probably going through it, like dodging bullets and everything pretty much. Ooh, a little data boss battle thing. That's very clever.
I'm afraid this
Tie
is
it
as
back.
much as I can do. It's up to you, Riku, to take care of the rest.
Oh, no way. Is he really going
I want to go.
to
Kyrie,
Shibuya?
That's
Where Yuzora
not-
is?
Yeah, I know. I
Dang, no
want to go
way.
with you.
Kyrie has to stay
But-
behind. That's so sad.
I know that I can't. I need to finish training. I need to become
Dang.
stronger. And when I do, I'll be right there next to you and Sora.
I can
Good.
respect that.
But first, I'll go explain
So she
everything.
doesn't
to Donald
become
and
a
Goofy,
burden.
and to Mickey
that
and Master
journey.
Yen Sid.
Be careful out there, dear, and try not to do anything too reckless.
I try not to get
straight
bodied by
back if you
Yuzora.
encounter
He's a
any
really
trouble.
strong cookie, that one is.
I will.
Such a not heartwarming, but heart-touching cutscene that one is. Because Kyrie was like so sad and devastated that she can't go along that journey, but I don't think Riku wanted to tell her that he's about to go through like some serious trials and tribulations with this one right here. And off he goes to Shibuya. Alright, so we have one more cutscene to go through, and then that will be this video. So we have the secret cutscene that ends up being the credits. So without further ado, this is the secret cutscene for Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories. We're going to do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, start. Wait, hold on. 3, 2, 1, start. Final cutscene back at Yen Sid's house. This happened twice where I've tried to do a countdown and end up messing it up. I'm normally pretty good with
Went
that.
alone? But that's way too dangerous. I have to go after him now.
Donald, Mickey, and Goofy. To turn this audio up, it's like super low. It's the first time I've seen King Mickey actually care about somebody for some reason. Normally he just is very carefree and very happy-go-lucky when people put their lives on the line for the most part. This is definitely a first take for them.
When I was still serving as a keyblade master, it was known that the ancient masters had crossed over into another world.
Man, what a journey, what a trip this has been. I guess while this last cutscene is playing out, and kind of give my thoughts and opinions of it. I mean, it was cool. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The cutscenes were pretty much, you know, I feel like I kind of talked to most of them anyway, so I think, I mean, I can't say that really because you might not know what I think about it, but I wouldn't say this is like $60 worth, let alone knowing the plot of the story. It's like, it's one of those things where this game is leading up to a more bigger picture for the most part, and I thought that the masked man being Xehanort, which is the villain from all the previous games, and mainly number 3, was just kind of filler for the most part. It is cool that we're gonna get a Dream Drops Distance 2 pretty much, but other than that, I really wasn't too shocked about anything other than like Fairy Godmother and then Riku saying that he's had dreams of Shibuya, but other than that, nothing really too surprising or that I wasn't expecting for the most part. I'm not like disappointed, it's just I didn't have any high expectations for anything. It was kind of in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what it is, what it is. And then they said something about Scala at KHMOM. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. That's Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories. So just to kind of go over everything before I wrap it up, it was cool, you know, like it wasn't like a disappointment. It's just like I said, I think I said this in the beginning of the video, but I'm kind of at this weird point with the Kingdom Hearts series where I don't have high expectations. I'm just curious on where the series goes. So I think the most excited I got from this was when Riku was like, hey, I've been having these dreams of Shibuya, and those dreams are actually going to be reality, or him visiting them, like, you know, in person now, like with memory. So I feel like another Dream Drops Distance is on his way, if not on the Switch, then like maybe the PS5 most likely, or both, you know, which would be nice, because Dream Drop Distance where it's on a 3DS Nintendo system, so it'd be nice to have both Switch and PS5. But no, I mean, it was cool. I mean, for the masked man being Xehanort for this game, I felt like they only did that for either shock value or because they didn't know what to really do at this point in time. Like, I found it kind of felt random for the masked man for me. And other than that, it was just a mid experience. Like, I didn't go in with like super hype with expectations. It's just one of those things where it's just like, hey, wait another years, or wait a few more years, and then you get the next installment of Kingdom Hearts where you try to figure out this meta storyline of dreams and memories and all that other stuff. So it was alright. Like, you know, I'm not hating. It's just one of those things. I'm just going through the motions of Kingdom Hearts and joining along the ride pretty much. So